There are tens of thousands of meme coins launched every single day. And if you knew the best ones to invest into, you could make thousands. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I make thousands of dollars per day hunting, finding the right meme coins to invest into. And I'm going to show you tools I use and entry points and exit points. So let's jump straight in. So the first thing that I do is I look at Axiom. So if you guys have not downloaded Axiom yet, click the link in the description and you will find it. So the first thing that I like to do is look what's trending within the last 1 hour. And remember, guys, this method that I'm going to show you can help save you hours of time, meaning you don't have to be in the trenches 12 hours a day like many people that you hear about that are making 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 per week. You can just look and find the main runners, do a bit of investigation, knowing when to enter and when to exit, and make as much money as them in a small period of time. So when I start my hunting for the, let's call it gem hunting, the first thing I want to do is I want to look at the migrated section. I want to find something that still has legs, meaning people are still buying it. 2 minutes is too quick. I can't get any information from 2 minutes. So first of all, I'm going to look down to at least 20 minutes, half an hour. And believe me, in crypto, if you guys understand what meme coins are, you know that if a meme coin has lasted half an hour is a big thing. All right. So, and this is where the big gains are. So we want to look at something that's over 100K market cap minimum, right? And then we want to see our investigation. Okay, this one's here. Perfect. Fart cat, 800K. And you know what, guys? We're going to also review these on the next YouTube video, and we're going to see how well they're in. Perfect. This is like a perfect example, right? So let's get this on the 1 minute chart, 15-second chart. Perfect. Now, I'll tell you what I like about this chart. One, we are 1 hour old, okay? This is where you're going to make the most gains, guys. So when you're looking at it on Axiom, these are like within 1 hour. So you've got the chance of this to 10x, 100x within a day. The second method, they're already more established. So you might get the 2 to 3x's. So this method I'm showing you now is higher risk, but higher reward. First thing I want to do is investigate about, let's call it FA, fundamental analysis, okay? So I want to go to the X and let's have a little investigation. Fart cat. Okay, already I understand about narratives. So there's a big meme coin called Fart Coin, all right? Now they're making a spin-off called Fart Cat. And this is the guy that has, if I can remember correctly, he is the owner of a big AI project. Let's just double check this. And the Truth Terminal, there you go. He's the owner of Truth Terminal. That's a $1 billion project, right? So this is what people do in the trenches, guys. They make hype of narratives. They creating a narrative here. So no doubt, Andy posted something, and now they're making a meme coin off what he posted. Let's have a look. It's a cat. Cool. Now it says big model small. Big model smell. All right, cool. Cat. And then obviously fart. Cats are big in crypto. Like animals are big in crypto. And Andy's big in the meme coin space because of his Truth Terminal. And Fartcoin is one of the biggest meme coins out there. You get where they're going with this. And it's a good narrative. It's a good narrative. So already for fundamentals, I'm going to give this 10 out of 10. Like for fundamental wise, you're not going to get better than this. Let's go back to that Twitter 1 second, because this is looking good. I might even put in some bids myself here. So now let's look at the community. 120 members. This is good and bad. I like it because it's quite small, but so it's got room to grow. But the bad thing is it's small and it might just dump to 0. Let's see what kind of community members are in there. Anybody that I know. Okay, nobody that I know. And I look for the blue ticks. Okay, we've got a lot of blue ticks in. That's great. So that means it's people that, invest into their socials. Okay, let's have a look at the actual admin. So the person that opened this account, this Twitter page, no doubt he was a dev. He probably won't say he's a dev, but no doubt he is, because he actually opened the Twitter community. Okay, cool. Have we got any mutual friends? And guys, if you want to know the best people to follow my Twitter and follow everyone that I'm following, right? Okay, nothing spectacular. He's following. Has he posted many CAs on his account? Yes, but he's a crypto guy, so he's gonna promote projects. That's not a problem. Guys, if you want access to these tools, the tool's amazing. Basically, AlphaGate, and it tells you if this Twitter account has posted what contract address they're posted. Contract address is basically the meme coins, how to buy these meme coins. If you go on someone's page and they say, for instance, they're a dev and they're talking about one project, if you see loads of other projects they're promoted, most likely it's a scam. So this is avoiding me. This is saving me so much money by looking at this. And it's just so simple. Okay, cool. So fundamentals, we're looking good. All right. This guy looks okay. Nothing spectacular. Community's building. So fundamental-wise, I like it. I really like the meme. I think it's a really good meme. And I feel like this can catch on a lot. So I want to give it overall with the community and the narrative. I'll give this an 8 out of 10. That's high. That's high. Like I said, I'm going to be putting some bids in myself. But we're going to start bidding it, all right? Okay. And I'm going to right now put in a bid. Live. Put in a bid. I'm not buying up here. Not at all. So we want to see where the first breakout is. And it was kind of down here, right? So we had a big breakout down here. And you know what I like as well, guys? I follow a lot of big traders. And there's not many traders in it up here. Now you might think, Cushion, that's a bad thing. No, it's a good thing. Because they don't own much of the supply. So this is just normal retail. People buying it and holding. Okay? But I'll never buy, because people are already 2x from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from the bottom, 4x from the bottom. It's going to come back down a bit, right? So where's the next zones that I'm looking at, and where am I going to put my bids in? So first of all, there's definitely a big floor here. So this is, to me, is the floor. Personally, to me, it's this. If people run with this meme coin and keep pushing it, it's not going to go below here. Okay. Now, the next entry, first entry for me is 100% here. We had this big run up here. Okay. And I reckon down here will be my first entry. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'll put in, for this trade, $500. Okay. I want to put my first $200 here. Okay. On this bid here. So I'm going to limit. And I'm going to go here. Just above it, actually, just in case. Actually, that's fine. And let's put 2 salamis here. Okay. Okay, one second. I need to take off. This is my bloom. I need to take off the bloom extension. 1 second. Oh, but guys, so I took off the bloom. That's good, because most of my funds are in my Axiom. I use Axiom now because it is quicker fills, just as quick as bloom. But I got a bit excited. Let's look at the holders first, guys. Before we even put in bids, we need to also look at the holders, okay? So we don't want people to own too much of the supply. And who are the holders? Okay, and are they bundled? This is what I love about Axiom. If you want to join Axiom, link is in the description. Use my link. It will give you 10% off your fees and 2 times rewards, because Axiom actually pays you money back from the fees that they generated, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, and look at this, guys. This is a good pair, you can tell. But this is where a lot of you guys lose money, because I do like this project and I think it would do well. The old me, the me that didn't really make much money, and probably like most of you guys, you'd FOMO in and you just buy here and it will retrace. Like, it will come back down. I'm like 95% sure it come back down here. And if it doesn't, oh well, there's plenty more trades out there. So let's go back to the holders. We don't want no one to be owning more than 4%. This is good. 2.5%. Great. Looks good. Look at Axiom. It also tells you if it's bundled. These are part of the bundles. So basically the bundles have been sold off. So there's not much bundles at all. So I like it. Let's see if anybody that I know that is still holding. Okay, let's go to the only tracked. Certainly the big wallets. Are they still holding? None of them holding. That's actually a good thing. Yes, sometimes it's good to see people in the industry that you know holding, because you're like, okay, cool. They're gonna push this. You know, KOLs, influencers, they're gonna push this. But honestly, sometimes it's also equally better off without them in there and let it just run organically. Okay, so pass my holder test, pass the bundle test. I like it, like I said. So we're going to put some bids down here now. Limit. Let's get rid of this. It's instant buy. And let's put 2 Solana in here. Just above the line, because a lot of people might be putting it on this line, okay? So we're going to get in 2 here. And we're going to buy 2 there. Okay, why is it saying multi? Well, it's not complete. Think buy 2. To the market, multiple is not compatible. Okay, because I've got multiple wallets. Let me just take these wallets off and just leave one wallet. Cool. So I think that was doing it then. Now let's try again. Just above it. Here. Buy 2. Cool. And that's created. So if you guys want to enter this trade with me as well, look, it's already coming back down. See this? Boom, it's coming back down. But people are buying it up, but it will come back down. Even if it's wick, it'll come back down for a wick here. Okay. And then I don't think it's going to get back down here, boys. I don't think so at all. It's going to get back down here. I generally feel like this is the new leg. I feel like this is the new leg. But you know what? I'm still going to put a bid down here. But I feel like the support up here, it's had this run up. And it had another run up here. And now this is the next support line. For it to drop back down here, or anywhere here, with not much support, I wouldn't trust the whole project anyway. But what we're going to do is, just in case it does wick down, we might get somebody that sells off a big bag, and it might wick down here, because look at this, support, becomes resistant. This is the most bullish support line past here. All right, let's get another 2 Solana in here. All right, and guys, I'm going to try and publish this straight away. This is why I'm not doing major edits to my videos at the moment, so you guys can also get in these fast as well. Getting these with me. Perfect. So literally just showed you exactly how I find projects to get into without spending hours in the day trenching, right? So let's bookmark this and let's go back out and then let's look for any more. So that was good. I looked at that. Was actually 2 hours ago. So 2 hours ago, it's holding up strong, good narrative, good holders. Look, the top 10 holders only hold 90%. The decks are paid. I'll show you what DEX means as well. It says DEX are paid. Very bullish. I'll be very surprised if I lose money on that. Very surprised. So let's go back to DEX screener. So now I want to, this is less risky, right? And when I say DEX paid, this basically means DEX paid. I'll show you now, for instance. DEX paid means this. So they put like an advertisement on this DEX screener where a lot of people use to buy coins. Now, second method is using DEX screener. Now we're looking for more established coins, guys, and just buying dips, selling rips. Way less risky, but less upside. Sometimes it can moon, but the first strategy is where the 100X could be. All right, cool. So Moon Dog, I've noticed is already mooned. So if you, okay, this is a replica of the main Moon Dog. Oh, okay. Oh, Moon Pig. Okay, I like this. So basically, there's a big coin called Moon Pig, right, by a big, well-known perch trader. Now they've done a spin-off called Moondog. I like it, and I'm telling you, it's all to do with narratives. Might put a bid on this too, but let's do some investigating. So 23 hours ago, Moonpig. I want to know who's talking about this one because, yeah. So I want to know who's talking about it. So first one I want to do, we didn't do it on the earlier one, just because I was so bullish about the meme. Sometimes the meme would just blow. I'm bullish about this meme because it's so close to Moonpig, where it's a big influence. I want to see how the public are talking about it, right? Okay, good idea, but fortunately it's a farm. Okay, good idea, but it's a farm. Okay, so people said farm. Do I listen to what everyone says? No. I look at the bundles myself and I do my own investigation. So people say farm means bundled. Let's check that out. Okay. Unfortunately, it's a farm. Boom, 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 boom. Not listen to what they say, but I take their opinion on board. Okay. Okay. Investigations. Okay. Okay, nothing spectacular. No big people talking about it, but I like the meme. Okay, let's look at the Twitter. No doubt, same. It's a Twitter. Okay, blue tick shows good. At the post anymore, say boom. Only posted that CI in it. Very good. Clean, man. It's clean. Moondog. I like it. I like it, guys. I like it. I really like it. I think we're gonna put a bid on this as well. Remember, guys, I don't think you're gonna be watching much YouTubers that are actually putting their money where their mouth is and putting live trade. And like I said, I'm gonna make sure that I post it straight away so you guys can also get in on this trade. So as soon as I come off here, I've already got the thumbnail. Boom, we're posting it and we're getting to it. Let's go. All right, so now we're gonna go over to Axiom. Let's look how our trade's doing as well while we're here. Okay, see that? See that? See that, guys? It wicked down. It wicked down here. We got our first buy-in, and already we should be in profit. $16 profit already. So it actually hit where it was going to buy. It perfectly bounced off our support line. I'll see down here, see, it had a big wick. That's why we put it down here as well. We just missed this buy here, but oh well, we're in. And now we hit this now new support line, and we're going to go back up. All right. And hopefully, if it does break, we'll get in some down here, dollar cost average, and we're going to sell for a nice 2x. I'm only going to 2x this. Probably, you know what? Probably just under a mil, I'll take a bit of profit. All right. So the rest are just riding for free. Okay. Now let's look at Moondog. Cool. Okay. Let's check Moondog out. I don't like when this dev does dev buy. I hate this shit. Dev buy, dev buy. You might be like, you know, because of that, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. I just one of them things, guys. I don't know. I can't explain it, but every time dev buys is not good. People don't like when dev buys and dev sell. They're like, dev, you own your supply. That's it. Keep buying the charts. And already you can tell people are not liking this because none of my wallets that I tracked are in this. And to me, this potentially could be a farm. And it's right what probably people are saying, that it's a farm. And usually it is a farm when people are buying. And look at this as well. I'll show you another way. But you know it's a farm. What a shame. Good meme. Very good meme. Okay, this is how we know it's 100% farm. 100% farm. Look at this. Look at top wallets. They own half a Solana in all the top wallets. Look. All these are farm wallets. Because real traders, I want to be in projects with real traders, and real traders would have Solana in their balance. So obviously it's a farm. What a shame. And you could tell no one of my track wallets in, and this dev buying is just not good. So let's on to the next. Cool. Pizza coin. I won't buy this. I'm looking at it now just to check out the charts, but this is more like a narrative. Long story short, there's a pizza day with Bitcoin when that pizza guy swapped thousands of Bitcoins for a pizza. So this is to memorial that. And that was yesterday. I just don't think it's got more legs from that. Solj, obviously, you can sell that's a farm. Okay, it's going up. King. So, by the way, guys, so we're looking for All these up here on deck screen now are trending projects that have volume, that are trending. This one's a good one. I actually seen it yesterday. So basically, it's a dog, some narrative of this dog defending other dogs. Call it King Charles. Blah 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 blah. Decent coin. I've already looked at it anyway, but I feel like, remember, it goes in waves, guys. You got wave 1, and then you're waiting for wave 2. I feel like this is the wave done. I generally feel this is going to die out. I don't see much more can come off this. It's not a viral dog that's going to go viral crazy on all social medias. I think it's just crypto guys just holding on to a viral narrative. So we're going to skip that one. PhD Kitty. Decent chart. See how long it is. Liquidity is locked. Okay, let me show you other things as well, guys. You need to look out for. Liquidity is locked. Good. Our volume, 0.5 mil, which is good. Obviously, it's a TikTok, so it's some sort of TikTok viral cat, which they usually do pretty well as well. So let's take a look. How viral is it? If the cat's very viral, then it's something we want to look at. Okay, it's not an actual cat. It's more like a popular page. Okay, I want to give this a miss just because I like actual cats. Like a real cat that would be, and this looks probably botted. Okay, is it just, if it's just, I'll have a look at my phone, but if it's just 4 posts, I wouldn't trust this at all. Let's quickly pop over to have a look at how our cats do. Okay, already we're up on that trade, guys, look. $70, $80 already. And we could have been up a lot more if it took this trade down here. And to be honest, I was being very reserved, but only put in 2 Solana. I usually put in like 10, 20, 30. But like I said, I wasn't going too crazy. I was more showing you guys, things that I look out for. I couldn't do as deep research, but $80, where you're going to make that in a few minutes anywhere else. And I generally believe this can run up easy to 1-2 mil. I like the narrative. I really do like the narrative. So I was going to let this run anyway. Cool. Back onto deck screen now. What else we got? I seen this yesterday. It looked like a good meme actually, but it might have had its played. It might be played out already. But holding, probably not. Look at this. Look at that chart. I call this market structure. So look at the market structure. Guys, I know TA, but a lot of people, they try and make TA a lot harder than it actually is. The main thing you want to look at with TA is market structure. Is it going up or is it going down? That's market structure. And then also trend lines. And I want to see support and resistance. Very simple. This here is okay, let me get it. Support line. You can see there. Here, it was a little bit of resistance, becomes support. Didn't quite hit it here, but near enough. Just past it here, hovering around here, and then bam, on here. This is obviously a support line. So if I was going to buy this, I'll be buying it down here. Okay, let's look at another support line. And if I really like it, I'll DCA down. Don't always DCA down, guys, if you're not 100% sure. You know you're 100% sure, but if you're not really like a project, you don't want to keep buying it as it comes down if you keep buying it to 0. But if you like a project, I'll definitely, if you're going to put 1 Solana in, put half in the first floor, okay, first support line, and then half in the second support line. So if I'm going to get this now, I will be looking to get a bit here and a bit down there. Okay, now let me just investigate this project. I did look at it earlier, and there's a bit of trending meme. And I've seen a couple of people shill it. Okay, they've got a website. They've only, no goody. So they posted 2 different contract address. I would have to investigate. Maybe they launch this on wherever this is first, and then they might afterwards says, okay, now we're gonna launch it on Bonk, but not people didn't really mind, because some people like that. People don't mind, you got a successful meme somewhere else, it does well, you run the course of it, it goes up to a few mil, Everyone made money, but then it goes a bit down. You say, okay, cool, we're gonna go to this another trending. So I'm not gonna do it in this video, but I'd have to do a bit of investigation to see kind of why there was another CA posted on their page. All right, then guys, that's it for this one. To the next one, peace.